We have some breaking news as we are recording.
Yes, yes.
This coming from the website Deadline. Endeavor sells IMG, On Location, and Professional Bull Riders to TKO
Wait, what?
for $3.25 billion. Ari Emanuel's Conglom also may unload tennis holdings and the Freeze Art Fair. Update.
Wait. Okay, a lot of words there.
That's the headline. That's just the headline.
That's just the headline? I thought that was the whole article. So, but wait a minute now. Is this a case of somebody taking something out of their left pocket and putting it in their right pocket? Because, and also the professional bull riders, what's going to happen out there in Bean Station, Missouri? But Endeavor and TKO, and who owns what, who sold what to who?
Ari Emanuel's Endeavor is shuffling its sports entertainment deck. Endeavor's majority-owned sports entertainment group, TKO Group Holdings, so let's stop right there. Endeavor's majority-owned. They're the majority owners of the publicly traded TKO Group.
Right.
Is purchasing IMG, On Location, and Professional Bull Riders from its parent company in a $3.25 billion all-equity deal.
Now, who's the parent company?
Endeavor.
So, wait a minute. Endeavor, which owned these things already, right?
That is correct.
Is selling these things to another company that they already own.
They own the majority of.
Well, okay, then. I mean, I don't know that anybody is consulting with Vince these days on his whatever small percentage he has left after he got that $2 billion.
Well, there's other shareholders. I mean, there's public shareholders, is my point. They're the majority owner and they control everything, but they're not the only owners.
Oh, this sounds like some kind of kabuki-ish hocus pocus on the bookkeepers to me.
TKO, created a year ago from the merger of the WWE and UFC, will now house more of Endeavor's assets, with sports and media agency, producer and distributor IMG, event hospitality company, On Location, and PBR added to the
Now,
group.
what is IMG again?
IMG was the big agency for years. That was the big, if you wanted to book Jack Nicklaus for something, you had to go to his agents, IMG.
And then they later on opened a branch called OMG.
But they're a major. They've been traditionally a major company, but that's an agency. So the idea they, along with a hospitality company, and then PBR, which is more of a brand like WWE and UFC, but those two aspects being added to the group, a hospitality company and an agency. That's
the bull riding. Do you think any of the bull riders will want to become wrestlers or MMA fighters?
But again, what I'm saying is technically the On Location and IMG could help bullfighting, WWE and UFC. That's what separates bullfighting from the rest of that. But let's get away from some of the bull here.
Wait, no, not bullfighting. You said bullfighting.
What is it?
Riding.
Bull riding.
Bull riding, not bullfighting.
Well, now that they're merging with UFC and WWE, I think we're getting one step closer to national bullfighting.
But do the guys fight the bulls or do the bulls fight each other?
All of it. Why not all of it? Why limit your audience?
And then also now they got a hospitality company and a talent agency. They could actually do weddings and bar mitzvahs with a Western theme.
After the close of the deal, which today's announcement said is expected in the first half of 2025, Endeavor will receive around 26 million common units of TKO operating company. It will also have an equal number of TKO's Class B common stock. This will leave Endeavor owning approximately 59% of TKO, with other existing shareholders holding the other 41%. So that answers your question about who owns what.
Well, it sounds like some shady bullshit to me. No, well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make a pun there about the bulls, but I can smell it. It's not pungent yet, but there's something going on here. What are they doing? They're saving on taxes like all the billionaires do.
In further news, TKO's board has authorized a share repurchase program of up to $2 billion of Class A common stock. A quarterly cash dividend program has been initiated from which TKO shareholders will receive a quarterly pro rata share of $75 million starting next March. The shuffling of sports assets follows the strategic decision earlier this year to take Endeavor private, capping a 3-year adventure in the public marketplace.
A 3-year adventure. What was it? They were on the minnow? It's a 3-year adventure.
The $13 billion privatization announced last April will see private equity firm Silver Lake exit its longtime position. Wall Street never fully bought into the Endeavor story, given its desperate parts and the inherently volatile nature of the entertainment business, and its share price has remained flat. The pure play TKO, by contrast, has been a stellar performer. Its shares have risen more than 60% in 2024 to date.
Jesus Christ.
That's a nice return on investment. IMG, you asked about them, is known for selling the media rights to many major sporting tournaments, representing numerous clients in the sporting world, and produces the likes of the English Premier League. Clients include the National Football League, the International Olympic Committee, the National Hockey League, Major League Soccer, ATP and WTA tours, the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club, aka Wimbledon, the EuroLeague Basketball, the DP World Tour, and the RNA, as well as UFC, WWE, and PBR.
So they got no connections.
Jesus Christ. Think about, for so long when everyone said, what's going to happen after Vince? With the assumption that like someone was just going to continue to run it by himself. Look at what they're hooked up with now. It's amazing.
Oh, well, it's so amazing that you can't even understand who owns what. And by the way, so now Endeavor they went private again. They set their account on private so they wouldn't get spammed or whatever. But they own a publicly traded company that's worth billions. So how many billions are they worth if they own all these other things that they're then turning around and selling to one of the companies they own for all this fucking shit written down on paper? You don't know how much it's worth or what the fuck is going on here. I'm just a simple small town bird lawyer, Brian. But it sounds to me like these motherfuckers got a lot of money.
On Location provides experiences for fans attending more than 1,200 sporting events, including the Super Bowl, Ryder Cup, NCAA Final Four, FIFA World Cup 26, and the 2026 and 28 Olympic and Paralympic Games, in addition to year-round live events organized by UFC and WWE. Its president, Paul Kane, will continue to lead the organization.
So wait, so you're telling me when I was going to Raw every Monday night, our catering consisted of naked broiled chicken breasts with no seasoning, a big bowl of naked spaghetti that if you stuck a fork in it, the whole goddamn thing would come out like a giant spaghetti meatball, and some wilted salad. Now these motherfuckers they're farting through silk.
Well, again, On Location provides fan experiences, so that'll be interesting.
Oh, I thought they were the ones who provided all of the ambiance, the catering, set everything up for the event.
That'll be next when they buy Michelin. Well, there it is. What do you think of PBR, what we sometimes talk about on Sunday afternoons when we record, now being a part of the family?
Well, now, what night are they going to be on USA now? I wonder.
I wonder if there's going to be a crossover there. Oh my God, can you imagine if a bull got loose at Monday Night Raw? In the back or the front?
Oh, no, because they've already done that on AEW. They got the updated Mantar. What's his name? Rigor Mortis?
Oh, they should do something where like Bronson Reed like spears a bull.
Yes, and the bull sells is like the modern day Mondo knocking out the horse in Blazing Saddles.
There's something.
The Mongo. Did I say Mondo?
You said Mondo.
Mongo. Well, I was thinking of Mike Mondo, but Mongo. Alex Karras.
Nothing like Mongo. Mike Mondo, nothing like Mongo.
No. And Alex Karras was not like Mongo either because he did the job for Bruiser whether he wanted to or not.
My favorite Alex Karras role is the brother of Porky and Porky's. He's the corrupt police chief who's brother with Porky. Who's brother with Porky? Who's Porky's brother?
Brother with Porky. Okay, well there you go. Well, there's the stock market ticker here on the news report, and now we'll go to farm news with Charles Kuralt.
Funny enough, it's not too much of a stretch to go from talking about WWE to talking about Porky's, but